Hi students, so we're discussing in the animation unit many topics that are subtopics in animation. In the animation unit, we have covered a definition of animation, types of animation, and types of animation system, and morphing, and some of the techniques that we have seen in our previous lectures. I hope that this video lessons may incite you or motivate you or encouraging you to do your proper preparation for forthcoming examinations. To be frankly, I'm telling, I'm using the medium of English because we are studying English medium. At diploma level, I am touching the basics and furthermore level only. The concepts are clear, the basics are clear related to every topic. We can succeed in your forthcoming studies. In animation, a pending topic is there, that is tweaking. I didn't cover tweaking in my last video lectures. Now, I want to touch the topic also because it's important as for examination point of view. What is the tweaking in a computer animation, and definition of the tweaking and types of tweaking, where you use the tweaking. The figuratively I want to explain. So please put your focusing on to understanding of this subject, especially this topic. So tweak mode. Look at here, tweak mode, tweaking, and where we will use this one in animations. Why we will use this one in animations? I would like to explain about what is the tweaking in software and hardware. Actually, the meaning of tweaking in a day-to-day life. Look at here. Now we will see the definition of tweaking, what it means. Tweaking is the process of fine-tuning complex devices, typically electron devices. In simple words, it is a method for making small changes to fine-tuning hardware or software. What is the tweaking? Again, I want to read out the definition for you for understanding. Tweaking is the process of fine-tuning. Do you know what is the meaning of tuning? Adjusting. Tuning is nothing but adjusting. Tuning is the process of fine-tuning complex devices. Many complex devices. Adjust all the complex devices or tune all the complex devices to rectify the problems, to bring some changes, and overall or whatever it may be, and do it and connect it, adjust it, set everything in a proper way. That is called fine tuning. A problem is going on, then fine tuning means to settle down, sort out, tackling. So here the tweaking is the process, the fine tuning complex devices, typically electronic devices. In simple words, it is a method for making small changes to fine tune hardware or software. It may be hardware, it may be software. Whatever it may be, tweaking, the term definition is the same. The process is the same. It may be hardware or software. fine tune or to make the small changes. Look at here. Sometimes tweaking can also refer to slightly altering the values of underlying variables so that the actual results of the program coincides with the desired outcome. In this situation, tweaking may not be the best thing as it weakens the program integrity. Tweaking is nothing but adjusting or fine-tuning the complex devices and the problem are make the small changes as per the requirement. It may be hardware, it may be software tweaking or hardware tweaking. We'll see explanation hardware tweaking. And as for our animation, we have to study about only software tweaking, and I will give one example. I explain this concept figuratively with the diagram. Before that, I want to explain. I hope that you understood what is the tweaking. Tweaking is the adjustment or fine-tuning of the complex problems. So hardware tweaking. What is hardware tweaking? It's not needed, but I am telling as for understanding only. Hardware tweaking involves adjusting specific parts of the hardware to get optimum results. Hardware tweaking involves adjusting specific, I already told. Fine tuning is nothing but adjusting. Do something, whatever it may be, and adjust something and tune it and make the situation to give a better result. Whatever it may be, that is called tweaking. In hardware tweaking means when the hardware components are there, the complex devices are there, and where the problems occurs, and sort out the problem, and settle down the problem, and adjust the thing, do something to make them to work properly. All the hardware devices. For that, what the things that we have to adjust, what the things that we have to fine tune, and the process is called tweaking. So the type of hardware things handling is called hardware tweaking. If you do the same thing in hardware, that is called software tweaking. Look at here. For example, tweaking activities might include replacing cables, overclocking the CPU, modifying the jumper setting, improving system cooling, modifying the memory until timing, and so on. It's not related to a particular work, particular activity. So multiple activities are involved here. Where the problem occurs, adjust that problem, do something, find it, and fine tune it. And this process is called as a tuning. Where the problems occurs, wherever it may be, just tune it, adjust it for smooth functioning. It is called tweaking. Now, software tweaking is the method of enhancing functionality of an application or improving the quality of its end results. This can be done manually or with the help of a specialized tweaking software program. Next, and other open resource products encouraging tweaking. Microsoft limits tweaking on its Windows operating system. The Mac OS strongly discourages or prohibits tweaking as well. Now, what is software tweaking? Simple. Enhancing the functionality of the application or improving the quality of its end result, do something. This can be done manually or with the help of a specialized tweaking software program. Software tweaking is a method of enhancing the functionality of an application. Enhancing the functionality of the application to produce the better result. What is the tweaking? Do something, edit something, find something, tune something, tackle it, sort out it. The process, the method is called tweaking. Now look at here in animation. I hope that you understand what is the tweaking. The same concept you are using in animation. How you are using animation, you will see tweaking concept in animation. You will see here, this is the in animation how tweaking is working. In animation, how this one do the fine tuning. Look at the figure. This is a very complex figure. You want to do any modifications on this figure, any changes. So in entire head, you want to do any change near to the ear, inside of the eye, nose, mouth, forehead, cheeks, everywhere, wherever you want to change, make any changes. There are many devices are there. Look at here. This is actually a head figure. In this head figure, it is a combination of the many cells. So many squares are there. This all, it's like a net. It's like a dress of the Spider-Man. So many nets are there, many cells are there, many squares are there, many boxes are there. And these boxes and these all things it looks like very complex. So wherever you want to make some changes on this face, or wherever you want to make the changes on this head, you can do it with the help of tweaking. With the help of tweaking. So the adjusting of all the problems where the problem occurs. For example, here your nose is not that much good. Now we want to change the nose here, some top of the nose. So how can you do it? With the help of tweaking. Here also we can do it, fine tuning. Here also near nose, here eyes, forehead, top of the head, and cheeks, chin, lips, neck, wherever you want to, wherever, inside of the eye, wherever you want to make the modification or changes, small changes. So with the help of the tweaking, you can sort out it. And the animation, this is where the changes occur in any part of on this head with the help of the multiple devices. So okay, it can tune it in a proper way, and we can adjust the multiple devices or tackle the multiple devices and solve the problem and bring the changes in animation. That is called tweaking. So I will show you. Look at here. With the face in this figure, head figure, where you want to bring the change. So wherever you want to bring the change, so many pixels are there, many things are there, many boxes are there. Wherever you want to change, make the change. Here. Okay. Here. Wherever you want to make the changes. Wherever you want to make the changes, wherever it may be, you can change it. You can change it. So look at here, tweak mode. Are you able to observe? Tweak mode. What this type of mode? Tweak mode. And tweak mode help you to fine tuning or adjusting the problem using the multiple devices and produce the better result. This process is called tuning. Sorry, it's tweaking in animation. This is the animation. So making something, moving, doing something, some reflection, some changes. This process This process we call tweaking in animation. Tweaking in animation. Once again, I want to put the definition for understanding. So again, I am going back to the going back to the definition. Explain what is the tuning. Again, I want to discuss about definition to understand. Then I will wind up this topic. Tweaking is the process of fine-tuning complex devices. So because the face, the full of nets, the full of boxes, can't change any minute part. Also, you can bring the changes. When you minute part don't change bring the changes, that is very difficult. So tweaking is the process of fine-tuning complex devices. Typical electronic devices. The simple word is the method of making small changes to fine-tune hardware or software. So this is about the tuning. I hope that it is clear. Thank you. Thank you so much.